Hi everybody, this is Symphoricarpos albus in the Caprifoliaceae, plant number 14. And this is a shrub. Its common name is snowberry. And it's got opposite leaves. So here's maybe one of our first plants with simple opposite leaves. And these leaves are really flimsy. They're deciduous. And one thing that's kind of neat about these leaves on many different plants is you often see a little bit of lobing. Sometimes they're entire, but sometimes they have little lobes on them. It can be even more pronounced and look like kind of mittens sometimes. This particular individual is in fruit, and you can see these really striking white berries. These are very unpleasant to eat, and I think if you ate a lot of them, you might give yourself a bad stomach ache. They're dispersed by birds, not mammals.
Put it in the middle. Go ahead.
Okay, check out how these leaves, these opposite leaves, have very, very short petioles. They're right up against the stem. Another thing to take a look at is sometimes the leaves, when they turn brown, they stay on the plant. And so even in the wintertime, you should be able to identify this plant looking at the dead leaves that are still stuck on it. Okay. Snowberry is a very common plant in California forests and woodlands. And it grows pretty much throughout the state, and indeed the west coast of North America at low to mid elevations. In the Sierras, it gets replaced by another species of Symphoricarpos, rotundifolius. It's a shrub, it's an erect shrub, and it usually doesn't get too much higher than this. That will differentiate it from a very close relative that we will learn later on in the class, which is Symphoricarpos mollis, which is the creeping snowberry. And that creeping snowberry is just a ground cover and doesn't ever get more than just half a meter tall, whereas this one is an erect shrub. All right, so Symphoricarpos albus in the Caprifoliaceae has opposite leaves with very, very, very flimsy leaves. They're deciduous, and they often have interesting lobing, and that's really all there is to say about Symphoricarpos albus.